Forward, and I will welcome Florencia from Ecomundi in Mexico.
Hello. So here. So let me know if you can see my screen.
Not yet.
Okay, so we wait a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
It seems that it takes a little bit of time.
And maybe you can just start introducing yourself or Ecomundi while it's loading.
Yeah. So I am Florencia from Ecomundi. This is a school in Mexico, located in like 3 hours far away from Mexico State, from Mexico City. And I am the yoga teacher, and I am a mother and teacher in the school. So I really personally I found like like a family, you know, because we come from outside, so we are not from this town. So we were like looking alternatives out of the city. So I landed in this school, and now I am in charge to give this presentation. So do you see now the screen?
Not yet. Do you want to try again? Maybe you stop what you have done and try to share your screen again.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Now it seems, yes, now it's working.
Now yes, no? Okay, perfect. Yeah.
Can you just
now,
in the presentation?
Yeah, I start the presentation like that,
Yeah.
right?
Thank you.
It's okay. So our project Ecomundi was born in 2002 by an initiative of mothers and fathers who were worried about the conditions of the current education system. The intention behind Ecomundi was to create an educational project in our region that understands and meets the different needs of child and human development. So here you can see a design. The school is in the right side, the church and the river. So here we have the portrait of the school. We have 11 students in kindergarten, 15 in first, second, third grade of primary school, 21 in fourth, fifth, and sixth degree, and 7 students in high school. Ecomundi is based in the pedagogical methods Montessori for kindergarten and primary school, projects methods for high school students, the Waldorf method influences, which studies permaculture to implement the understanding of flourishing natural ecosystems for kindergarten and primary school too. And finally, we work hand in hand with the program of education of the Ministry of Public Education. Since 2005, Ecomundi has been under the umbrella of the educative community of Malinalco, a non-profit civil association. Ecomundi is surrounded by forests and beautiful mountains in a town in Mexico State called Chalmita. This location allows us to enjoy the river Tlaxipehualco, a Nahuatl word that means place where the boundless of maguey are tamed. Our principles are respect towards self and others, autonomy, independence, suitable environment for learning, initiative, ecological consciousness, spirit of service, inclusion, brotherhood, and sisterhood. So here in the picture, you can see, independence here in the left side, in the primary school, and sharing also our meals. And the garden, the garden is one of our first points in the school, the successful ones. And here down we have a presentation of the high school students to the primary school students. That was also a very successful day. And right there up we have the Apancle. This is a canal who flows all around the town, and this is a very ancient way to economize water. Very, very clever way to administrate the water. So here in the social concept, we work with social economical support for students of teachers by offering scholarships, communal lifestyle, sharing food, bazaars, cultural events for students and their families, as well as field trips to the city and museums. We have also a school for parents based on the philosophy carried out at the school. Events shared with the community of Chalmita, interchange with other schools through materials and programs. In the cultural aspect, we offer music, capoeira, dance, art, gardening, and yoga in the school. So here I will share with you a little bit of one video that we made during the pandemic time. Although we didn't stop for a long time, but we did this work. I will let you hear a little bit.
Bienvenidos, esta es la fiesta de los números. Gracias por haber venido. Estamos celebrando nuestra existencia. Comenzaremos por presentarnos. Yo soy el número 0. Algunos dicen que yo no valgo, pero sin mí nada sería posible. No habría pausas, ni espacios, ni silencios. Ni existiría el 10, ni el 100, ni el 1000, ni el 10,000, ni el millón. Y ahora con ustedes el número 1. Claro, al uno le da pena, pues siempre le toca el primero.
So I let the video running so that you can see a little bit of the atmosphere, the town, the houses, you know, because they sent me that video to make the whole film. Actually, it's a story through numbers. So the mission of the school is to integrate the children with local traditions like Dia de Muertos, the Death Day, or the Day of the Dead, recollecting flowers of pericon, a very typical flower, and wild mushrooms, use of medical plants in order to reconnect to their roots, and getting involved with the wisdom of the local community. We have a very rich cultural diversity because we come from all over the country and sometimes the world. We have the traveling book program, nourishing the children liking for reading, cultural field trips, University Museum, fine arts, theater. We have been in the fine arts theater, the Contemporary Art Museum, the aquarium, and others. In the economic aspects, the contribution made by each family is based on social economical evaluation. We have an exchange program for work, for contributions, and the abilities of the parents are taken into account. The maintenance of cleaning of the school is fulfilled by all the parents. Through the civil association, we get donations of money and resources, loans for the facilities on behalf of the founders, clothes and shoe trade, communal lunches every week. So there you can see, for example, the dance class in the video. In the left side, right up, left up, we have the pericorn flowers, and in the left one, we have an altar made in the Day of the Dead, a very, very strong day for us. And yeah, so we also have the picking up trash in the forest. We have composting. We use the water of the Apancle, so the canal I just showed you, called Apancle is a way to use water for garden, wash hands, and clean classrooms. Pre-Hispanic ceremonies like spring equinox to receive the spring season and to start the new agriculture cycle. The installation of the school are of ecological architecture. So here, for example, we have in the right side below, we have our visit to the Fine Arts Theater in Mexico City. That was very special for us because no one from those students had been in this theater, the main theater in Mexico. So, and in the left side, we have the garbage picking up. And the right side up, we have the camping. We make, you used to make 2 campings every year, one just for students and teachers, and the second one for families. That was also a very, very, very successful event. So here we have the school parents, the river, and the installations. So Ecomundi offers the opportunity of an integral education to the families in the community with the financial ease. The community welcome the offering of other perspectives and give us the opportunity to host events in the town and forest. The community at the end give us protection. Our challenges. So the interaction with the local community in the town, because we have a strong cultural differences. So that is a challenge for us because they are not used to, to get so much people from outside. So for example, we bring cars, sometimes it's difficult to get along with our our cultural. Then also another challenges is that we don't have a certificate, so we don't have any official certificate. Although we follow the ministry educational program, we don't have any certificate, and that is a problem because some people are still very, very worried about the paper, Maintaining ecological installations. So as you can see, so we have like very biological materials like here, and this is very expensive to maintain. We have to be continually working on the ceilings and on the walls because we have a lot of rain. So also another challenge is to help the community, to the school to grow in order to achieve sustainable practices in all areas. So we need to grow. That's the truth. We need to grow. We are like a very small school, but we have also the challenge that we don't have enough place to welcome more students. So, so how we overcome those challenges? So we did that through consultations, trainings, therapies, diagnosis, meetings with assertive communication. And another one is, well, what we feel proud about. Our alumni, some of them are enrolled in the university and are ecological and artistically inspired. So this is also a very important point for us because yeah, in this town, it's difficult so that the young people come into the university. There is no university in the town. So if one of them success to go to the university is really a case. So we all feel aligned with nature. This, for example, right in the corner is a camping that we make near the school. And here in the left side, you can see a teepee, and in the right side, you can see a temazcal. This is like a star lodge that we make in the town. This is part of our traditions. So this is like the one of the strongest activities in the school, like to integrate the cultural aspect in the school. We also, we make the same parties as the town, not just because it's one of the principles, but because we enjoy it. I mean, it's really like, it's just, we have fun, doing that. In the right side down, we see like the mats. This is like a very traditional kind of mats. Petate is called, and so we use these materials also for the yoga class, for example. So they get involved into the petate. That is one of the yoga practice, for example. And they have this experience, for example, for the Day of the Dead, because in our tradition, they used to put the dead people in the petate and then they go to the earth. It seems like a little bit weird, but it's a very, very intimate experience. And here in the left side, we have the capoeira down, and up there in the left side, we have, like they are taking chocolate and bread, the same day, the Day of the Dead. So here we have the camping too, a wonderful place where we go every year. And there, right, we have the mandala in the ceremony. So I will share with you also a little bit of the video of our last ceremony in the school. So there you can see, the corn, that is our main food. In Mexico, we make tortillas, we make a lot of dishes with maize. So we honor this plant. So another success for us is so that we gain independence of the Ministry of Education of Mexico. So although we suffer because we don't have the certification, at the same time, we also feel like proud that we are we continue, although we don't have it. So this is something. And for us, it was also a great success that the children could attend school the majority of the time throughout the pandemic while following strict health protocols, learning on a while following strict health protocols, since not every agreed on using virtual learning on a regular basis. So that's the last one, I think. And yeah, I don't know if you can listen to me.
Yes, we can hear you.
Shall I stop the
Okay.
screen sharing?
So, I don't know my time. I lost the time.
You're right there, a little bit more, but we are good.
Okay. So I have a little bit more.
So
Oh,
you
okay.
can wrap up in a way.
Okay. So here, for example, do you see this picture?
No, I just
Not
stopped
more.
your presentation because I thought it was over. If you
Okay. So
just
this
share
is
it
like
again, then we
what
can see.
I could not do that. So I just close it. Okay. I will close my presentation.
Okay, just share like what is the essence there so we can.
Thank you very much. So this is the end, but I would like to share with you, if it's possible. Here you see the picture?
No.
We don't see the
No.
presentation anymore right now, just now.
Okay, so maybe it's coming, right?
Oh, you're trying to share? Maybe it's loading.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. As we are like on time, maybe we could open for questions.
Yeah.
Or you can just wrap up without the presentation. I can see there's already one question on the chat. Oh, now it's coming. Now I can see you.
It's not that, I think. This is like, again, the video, right?
Yeah, we're seeing the
Yeah,
video.
no. Continue. I will do. Thanks. Sorry.
So we already have a question for you in the chat. Sabrina, do you want to open your mic and ask Florencia, or do you want us to read it?
Oh, you can just read it. Thank you.
Okay. So Florencia, do you accept foreign volunteers to help at the school? If so, is there a place nearby for volunteers to stay, especially if there are issues with the locals? Perhaps it's a way to bring more economy if there were homestays?
Yes, of course. We accept volunteers. They are very, very welcome. We have continuously volunteers from all over the world, from Germany, from United States, from Mexico, and so we can host people. Like the food is there, and also a place to live. And so it's just if you are interested, please send me an email. We will find it.
A link to share, Florencia? Maybe
Sorry?
a link for the school's website and your email so people can get in touch with you. And also,
yes.
If you have the link, you can put here in the chat for the
of course. I send you my mail, so and then you can contact me, right?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. So any other questions or comments to Florencia and Ecomundi team? There's one. How old is the school and how many children do you cater for?
Yeah, so we have like 57 students. and the school is like making now the 7 years old. Yeah.
Great, thank you. Any other questions? Maybe now we can stop sharing screen so we can see each other. Oh, there's one more. Lorianne, do you want to ask directly?
Hi, yeah, sorry, there's a little bit of background noise here, but yeah, I just thanks so much, Florencia. I loved looking at that, and yeah, thank you. I was just wondering if you have a system for working out your fees based on the economical status of the family. You said it depended on their economic status. Did I understand that right?
Yeah. Sorry, but what is the question again?
Okay, I'm gonna try again. So my question was, you were mentioning that you have a sliding scale for your fees based on your family's economic abilities. And I was just wondering if you have a system for working out the fees based on their economic status or their economic ability.
Yeah, I mean, most of the local people have kind of this interchange. So they work in the school. They, for example, they make the garden, or they make the meals. Depends on the abilities of each parent. Me, for example, myself, I get like a discount of the fees with my classes. So yeah, it's okay. I answered correctly.
Okay, thank you. Any other comment, reflection, or we are ready? Are we ready to move on? I think we just put the link so you can see and read more about Ecomundi. I want to thank you, Florencia and Lou, for your work. And there's one